Kronos. There has to be a way. Good evening, broker. Fair trade. The ashes remember. Let me see. A new detail. There we are. Improved.
I, for one, was certain she'd prevail. Do you swear?
The silver pool. Discura.
Hey, by the way, I meant to say nice going on occasion of achieving your objective and all that.
I was able to defeat him.
Ah, well, that's objectives for you. Soon as...
By your leave. I think you'll like it better here than Tartarus. A healthy fear of darkness. I swear it, Nyx.
Ooh, scary.
Ready or not, hence I go. For my family. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You have gone far since last we met, especially for someone with no steeds. Thus, I commend you, and may all of your future attempts in turn succeed. Wolf Howl.
Together we shine. There.
understand you gave a certain titan a right thorough walloping of late. Mayhap I helped in my own way? Not like you took down Kronos with your bare hands, eh? The point is, good job, Witchy.
Yes. Nemesis.
Thank the fate. All that pent-up anger. Do it. Not bad. Here.
You with me, Homer?
It's been so long, love. Why, I felt a little thrill of fright. But then a little birdie told me you'd gone far down in those depths, even to some success. I'll be excited to hear all the juicy bits.
Splendid was the princess in her fight.
Oh. Who's next? This was stolen from us. Enough of that. Breathe, Mel. I got you this. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. We do. Rocky, pleased to meet you. Let us protect each other from now on. See you at the crossroads. Sturdy stuff indeed.
So how's it going? You found Kronos, sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Very well. Stay safe, sister.
Phrynos, do your thing. Well done, Phrynos. This is private property. Now to the matter at hand.
Caught up with Artemis. Good, good. She and I don't always chat, running around a lot, being discreet and all, but we exchange a knowing look from time to time.
That was quick.
I vanquished Kronos. Everything you've trained me to do.
Now and always. That tin. The all-consuming flame. Oh, sisters. Return to shadows hence.
Couldn't hurt. Heading in. That briny smell. Each chamber here leads to a deeper one. Those spouts again. You're in my way. Until we meet again.
How exactly you shall vanquish Kronos, someone shall have to explain to me at some point. Your witching ways shall help you to prevail where we could not, At least he hasn't yet imprisoned you along with your kin.
It's no use. Good. Fountain chamber.
The path you face.
The path across the sky. Can't hide from me. Hooked one. Hey, a chitin.
Mere mortals never could achieve such skill.
There was a recent moment when time briefly ceased to be, and I alone could tell. I believe this coincided with your confrontation with Kronos. Now you return to me, attempting to repeat the same outcome. Interesting.
Goes.
Oh, look at gals, our #1 obsessive fan.
I have little choice but to ruin your shows since you refuse to let me by.
Oh, well, that figures. Can't make it big without making some enemies. Well, our audience likes our shows no matter what happens, like real fans. So do your worst, lady. You're so obsessed with me. such a mess. That little dress. Just like that. Don't need to stare, or you will wear. Looks like something died there. Oh, wow. Sing about that. Testament enacted. This should help. Closer now. One step at a time. Show me the way. I think not. One to go. Olympus, I accept this message. Come, you thieves. They're gone. They think they caught a live one. This... Ugh.
solid blow against the Titans' forces, but they've started to regroup. Still, these types of victories must shake them to the core. Let's drive them back.
So bright.
Again. Expecting someone else.
You haven't seen a gentle-looking...
Might be I scared her off. Got more yours. Wow.
I know that hound. You're on a scouting mission for Headmistress, gal. Off she goes. No need to engage. Flourish and reveal my path. Something for me. Out of my sight. One left. Chance. Can't do it. Think I can finally go. That shade needs you, Phrynos. Thanks, little one. I'll break you from your shell. Oh, blasted beast. Cerberus can't see through his rage. He needs our help, Phrynos. Dora, couldn't help but notice that my jar collection wasn't sorted properly.
No? Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes.
You put it incorrectly back.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Fates protect you. Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely due...
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the Fates have no more influence at all. How frustrating, not knowing whether our actions have been preordained or not.
I try not to think on it too much.
The depth of your understanding has no end.
Our wards are holding firm. Those sands that you recovered from our enemy. Something of his nature in each tiny...
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind. An expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being, to bring death to Kronos at last. He doesn't seem to realize it's possible. Still thinks I'm just an agent of Olympus.
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the look on his face.
We'll get him, Headmistress. What's possible?
Greetings. You and the goddess Artemis made quite a force out there, by all accounts. And you...
I think so, yes. But I have complete trust in her, if that's what you're wondering.
She is by nature rather cautious, isn't she? Well, for my part, I'm pleased you have in her not just an ally, but a friend.
For my part, too.
Some weed.
Up you go. Kind of moss I need only grows on the surface.
We'll keep it safe.
At the threshold to the world beyond the...
Rocky, welcome. Good bird.
A new disciple joined our ranks, young one. Our numbers... Choose wisely, young one, ere you set forth each night. There's your arcana at the altar, your choice of nocturnal arms, your keepsake, your animal familiar, I mean, dang.
It's a lot to consider when you put it that way, Commander. But my objective is always clear. Find the Titan, slay the Titan. Free my family. Free Olympus.
Well, that was like 4 different things right there.
I see you're getting acclimated to this place.
Fear spreads.
Perhaps some other eve. Till tomorrow. Time is against us.
I didn't think matters could get much more precarious for us. But if the fates are truly gone, then their prophecies about the future may not come to pass. They foretold our family's eternal rule over the world. What if they were wrong?
Brilliant as always, cousin.
told me something's happened to the Fates. They're not around to complicate our lives. No wonder my days have become so predictable. Though if Kronos truly is behind this, then perhaps we ought to be concerned.
Right now. I've returned.
Sweet Aphrodite's power over beauty provides no shortage of entertainment, I'm sure. Though I fail to see how her blessing can be of much benefit in such a predicament as ours.
Cool and brisk. Rocky, go. Why, thank you. This does not belong to you. Property recovered. I'll have to see how much Kronos still loves his gold after all this. The good thing about traitors is that...
That Bowman's good at taking messages, isn't he? Almost like taking corpses down into the underworld like he used to. Nothing to do for those these days. Except to burn.
Olympus, I accept this message.
You now possess the Argent Skull Reval, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto whomever meets her gaze. Time can be controlled.
Reval. You have a raven friend with you. Birds seldom take to Erebus if they can even make their way. A spy, I thought at first, but no. Perhaps Selene sent him down to you.
This is Rocky, whom I found in a secluded glade nearby, all on his own. I know better than to trust inherently, though felt a strong connection to this one.
I likewise sense no ill intent from him. Our familiars may take on a variety of forms, no different from our friends or enemies. Let's see how well this one keeps up. Cross blades! Come, sisters of the dead. Daring little there.
Pace shift.
If you could see yourself. Bathe in flame. At ease. You've earned these spoils. May they strengthen your craft. Return to Shadow now.
I prevailed.
Out of the woods. If there is one thing on which the accursed fates and I agree, it is that all eventually shall decay. All sprang from nothingness, and back into that chaos we shall all return. You merely hurry it along.
Coward. Looks valuable, Rocky. Good job. The Rim of Oceanus. More hippos.
Can't you see my brethren?
Hear me, on my authority.
Should have enough. All right.
walked the path. Remember me, Serpent? Took me for simple prey. They'll burn. For me. Be not afraid. Be at peace. There. On with the show.
Well, if it isn't the little name dropper. Off to see your good friend Mr. Kronos again, huh? He loves our act. You'll drown before you take his sponsorship away from us.
Oh, I'm not after any sponsorships from him. And we're not friends. We merely have some business to resolve, which you continue to impede night after night.
Business? With him? Then you must be somebody's kid. No way you'd have connections like that on your own. You know, some of us had to earn our spotlight, lady.
would. Got away. Valuable enough. Rocky fetch. Appreciate the help. All this sorrow. Come on, Mel. What are you waiting for? There. Flourish. Behold the argent skull. Like hands. This doesn't belong here. Clear. Let me past. The Phantom. They won't be gone for long. In the name of Hades. The hunt begins. On the hook. I fought in anguish. How goes it, Echo? I'm doing all right. So many dangers all throughout these fields.
Your presence and your power.
I'm grateful.
Grateful, grateful, grateful.
Grow golden once again.
Roderick want to be the best. Then it's settled. See you soon.
Better.
Selene got a hold of you already, Em. Quite the vantage point the Eye of Night has got. Always looking out for you and all of us. Her steeds are pretty quick as well.
I know you're angry. Believe me, so am I.
Whether he fought ferociously or merely played.
Now be at peace again. Something about my brother. Pure water. Unsealed. Service entrance.
The exposed inner workings of the infamously interlocking chambers of the underworld are a mass of gold-toothed wheels. A never-ending cycle turning at the Titan's sole behest.
Can hardly concentrate with all this racket. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not barge right in.
work, Rocky. Greetings, Father.
What has that blasted Titan done to Cerberus? That he should storm into this place with such abandon only to be ushered out again. Takes a small army of satyrs to drive him back.
Kronos casts him out into the morning fields above. Then rage and despair congeal about him, and his better senses take leave. My own path leads me through where he resides.
So you must face him in that sorry state. Thank you, daughter, for taking pity on the moody beast. He has seen better, but been through worse. You were too young to form a bond before, but perhaps it is not too late. Now leave me be.
I shall return.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus.
Fetch that, please, Rocky.
Just
well
go.
done. By my father's name. You're in my way. The light of the moon. Found the treasury. Enough of that. Melted down. Getting warmer. with Seleni's grace. Thank you, Father. We got them, Homer. Olympus, I accept this message. Should be useful. One way in. Kronos!
You dare return? You, with all that vengeance on your mind, claiming to care nothing for the family which I denied you. Good, because you certainly did not miss much. They cared nothing for our family either. Left me to rot. You are no different.
You alone care deeply for our family, is that it? Come on, they left you to rot because you gave them every reason to hate you.
They sought power I refused to share. They had not worked for it. Perhaps if they asked nicely, none of this would have elapsed. But there is no undoing past mistakes. Of the Golden Age. A bird in here.
My doom.
Proceed.
So, you possess some of your father's strength. Or rather, mine.
lovely you are. Go on and try to cast me out as they once did. See what good shall come of it.
I intend to. Though if you wished to be part of the family so much, perhaps you wouldn't have waged war with them.
With them, you say? Not us. You too are a reject daughter of Hades. Always shall be, and always would have been. Do not presume. You won.
For the unseen. In you go.
Vanquished only for the moment, scheming Kronos cannot be so easily destroyed. Yet in her every fleeting victory against him, fierce Melenoi recovers something she thought lost.
I still remember flashes of this place. All right, brother. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. It worked. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
She looks a bit like Mother, doesn't she? Which means... oh, blast. I never thought... I look just like him then. Only without the beard. Ugh. Ah. Hi there, Melenoi. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming is underway, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to soften for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as dissolution of time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you've cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill off family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. From out of the abyss. I suppose you'd not have liked it, living in that house instead of here.
How'd it go? Get any sleep at least while you're zonked out back there? Oh, can't even wrap my head around what it must be like for you. Sleeping? They say it's like being dead, right? But I'm dead and I'm always awake.
I think the only one getting good sleep of late is Hypnos himself. Still hasn't even stirred, no matter what Headmistress has tried.
Lucky him.
I'm fine, really.
Continue apace. You prevailed in your attempt. But our enemy is time its...
I often fought back feelings that this task would be
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down.
Patience, then. You're here, Lord Charon. Yes, Lord Charon. You'll have what gold I may find, as I... New shipment there.
You got there. Ought to admit it when I'm wrong. Never thought you'd get to Kronos in the first place.
Nemesis, I want you to know it was astonishing to hear those words coming from you just now. It's...
No need. Fair is fair. Had my chances to catch up with you, but couldn't get through all the pitfalls in the way. Might be I could have taken Kronos too, but now I'm not so sure.
Now don't lose heart. There's much left to be done, and we need all your strength and vigilance. We're the unseen. Together we prevail, or we fail.
Couldn't resist giving one of your pep talks, huh?
No. Odysseus out checking on reports. Grow and flourish. Take care, Father. What say the cards this eve? So that's it. This strength is mine. Deeper connection. Now I see. This strength is mine. What secrets lie within? Noted.
Way to stick it to that crump.
Have you seen, Commander? Lord Charon's come to visit us. At last our supply lines are secure.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since good Lord Charon visited us.
Why, he told me himself, sir. In his way.
Oh.
Welcome, everyone, to the unseen.